a new tire this winter. You probably know someone who has. Even the RTA is seeing an additional 4 to 6 flat tires a day because of potholes. But is that new tire really as new as you think? Good evening, I'm Lee Jordan.
And I'm Chris Flanagan. An exclusive 5 on Your Side investigation tonight reveals a tire safety threat many are completely unaware of. And a little-known code right in your tire could save your life. 5 on Your Side Chief Investigator Regan has specific safety steps you can take right now.
Well, when you buy a tire, it might appear brand new, but unless you know where to look, you may never know how old it really is. And some believe that tire you thought was new could lead to a catastrophic failure.
Of course, you're going to say new tires, you think they're great condition, the best.
The Mraz family says their son bought a tire that appeard to be brand new.
The tread went up and he lost control of the car.
The tire was actually 12 years old.
There's no words to describe your loss of your only son.
Hank Price also believed his tires were new.
Went over a little bump. Before I knew it, the tire thread had separated.
And a 12-year-old was killed after the tire blew apart on the family's SUV. The tire that looked new was 15 years old. Price discovered his were 8 years old.
I thought it was new.
Our 5 on Your Side investigation found 252 incidents, 233 fatalities, and 300 injuries over the last 20 years across the country, all involving tires more than 6 years old.
Across the country, old tires are routinely sold, installed, and put into service on cars, unbeknownst to consumers.
Sean Kane is an auto safety advocate.
As they age, they degrade internally. You can't see that degradation, so even if they're not in service, not in use, they break down, and they can cause a catastrophic failure.
Here's how you can tell just how old your tires really are.
So what we have here is what is a new old tire. I mean, look at this tire. It's never touched the ground. There's no reason that this tire would not be put into service.
But a simple code right on your tire reveals exactly when that tire was made.
And if you go to the very end of that DOT number, you'll see the last 4 digits are 1303. That means this tire was made in the 13th week of 2003.
And at used tire stores,
the tire looks like it's almost new.
Yes, exactly. It's like almost new.
It's easy to find tires that look great.
It's a good year, and I mean, the tread is good, sidewall is good, everything is good on it.
But could put you at risk.
That would be April of, I guess, 2001.
I'm not sure about that because, to be honest with you, I'm not sure about this 2001.
A tire can look virtually brand new, but be a significant hazard because the internal materials have degraded and they're not visible.
In April 2007.
April 2007. This is 7 years old. This is a 7-year-old tire, but still in pretty good shape.
Still is in excellent shape.
And our investigation found it's perfectly legal. There are no laws requiring disclosure of a tire's age. Still, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration published these findings. Rubber breaks down over time, and even with lots of tread, its integrity may be compromised. And safety advocates recommend if you see your tires are more than 6 years old, they should be replaced. Still, the rubber industry disagrees.
There's no scientific or technical data that we're aware of that would establish or identify a minimum or a maximum tire service life.
And we've got a lot more on your side resources to keep you and your family safe. Just log on to newsnet5.com, go to the investigative section, and it's our top story. There you'll also find several links as to what government regulators and auto safety experts say about tire aging.
Well, Ron, the feds and also safety officials are weighing in. What about the automakers? What are they saying about this?
All 3 of the major automakers in this country, Ford, GM, and Chrysler, all say tires older than 6 years old should be changed out regardless of how much tread is on that tire, regardless of how good it looks.
Such great information, and that number is the week it was made and the last 2 digits of the year it was made.
That's correct. Yep.
Got to look for it.
Great information.
You bet.
Thanks, Ron.
We are already seeing results from the 5 on Your Side investigation on the potential dangers of aging tires that we brought you yesterday at 6. State Senator Tom Patton has introduced legislation that would require that consumers be told up front when a tire was actually manufactured. And Ohio's Attorney General now warning that even if a tire has never been used, it could be prone to failure if older than 6 years.